Good afternoon and welcome to Lunchtime News on TV1. Let's first take a look at your headlines.
The voting of the no confidence motion against the government to commence this afternoon. Pakistani national arrested with 2 kilograms of heroin. The second report on gum at the door-to-door initiative launched. The US wants Iran.
And in your lead story today, the second-day debate on the no-confidence motion presented in Parliament by the JVP will take place today. The voting of the no-confidence motion is due to take place following the conclusion of the debate. According to our parliamentary reporter, the joint opposition headed by Mahinda Rajapaksa has pledged to support the no-confidence motion against the government. He added that according to the Leader of the House, Lakshman Kiriyala, MPs of the United National Front will defeat the no-confidence motion and support the government to remain in power. Stay tuned to News First for the very latest updates in this regard. And in other local news, during a joint operation by the Police Narcotics Bureau and the STF, a Pakistani national was arrested with 2.85 kilograms of heroin at a hotel in Kolpiti. Police investigations revealed that the suspect had arrived in the island on the 7th of July this year and was preparing to leave to South Africa. The 48-year-old Pakistani national is due to be produced before the Fort Magistrate today. Police said steps have been taken for the suspect to be held further on detention orders. The National Water Supply and Drainage Board says that disruptions to water supply may continue in several areas in Colombo due to a development project carried out by the Sri Lanka Land Reclamation and Development Corporation. Issuing a notice, the National Water Supply and Drainage Board said that during the 24-hour window ending 9 a.m. this morning, water to several areas in Colombo was provided in low pressure. The notice adds that water supply in low pressure will affect Colombo, Dehivela, Mount Lavinia, Sri Javardhanapura Kotte, the Kadwela Municipal Council areas, Maharagama, Burlaskamo, the Kolanawa Municipal Council areas, Ratmalana and the Soisapura Housing Complex. The chairman of the National Water Supply and Drainage Board said water supply is expected to be fully restored by 12 noon today. The report of the third phase of the Gum at the Door-to-Door initiative was launched this morning. The Capital Maharaja Organisation Limited conducted the survey in collaboration with the University of Peradeniya.
The ceremony was held at the BMICH in Colombo today. The Gum at the Door-to-Door report was officially handed over to the Capital Maharaja Organisation Limited by the University of Peradeniya. Vice-Chancellor of the Peradeniya University, Professor Uppul Dissanayake and Professor Tilak Bandara handed over the report. Top officials of the Capital Maharaja Organisation Limited were also present at the event. The plan for the fourth phase of the Gum at the Door-to-Door campaign was also unveiled.
Are ready for the launch of the fourth Gum at the Door-to-Door program, commencing on the 18th of July 2019.
An accident took place this morning in Midigama, Valigama. The truck travelling towards Katana met with the accident in Valigama. One person was killed and another injured in the accident. The injured individual was admitted to the Karapitia hospital. The Valigama police said that the accident took place when the driver of the truck fell asleep behind the wheel. Another accident took place on the A9 route in Akurana when a tipper travelling towards Kandy veered off the road. The driver sustained severe injuries and was submitted to the Akurana hospital and was later transferred to the Kandy General Hospital. The Alawathugoda police is conducting further investigations into this matter. A bus with nearly 65 passengers met with an accident on the Siambalandua main road in Monragala last evening. 4 individuals sustained injuries in the accident. The accident took place due to the bus driver's failure to control the speed of the vehicle. And news from the political arena. The Sri Lanka Freedom Party Youth Front held a press conference in Colombo yesterday.
As MPs of the SLFP, we have decided to vote in favour of the no confidence motion that has been presented in Parliament.
Leader of Janasatha Peramuna, Venerable Battaramulle Seelaratana Thero, held a media briefing in Colombo yesterday.
The good governance government that was elected by the people has never given any relief to its citizens. What is Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe doing at the moment? He is supporting the Americans and trying to give everything to America. There are concerns that this government will sign agreements in secret prior to the presidential elections and then go home. Ranil Wickremesinghe has done what he wanted so far.
It's now time for some news in brief. A peace march jointly organised by the Ministry of National Integration, Official Languages, Social Progress and Hindu Religious Affairs and the Mathare Divisional Secretariat was held in Mathare yesterday. The peace march commenced from the Mathare Divisional Secretariat and concluded at the Mathare Bodhiya. Several religious leaders and civil activists participated in this event. A group of farmers staged a protest opposite the Ampara District Secretariat, claiming they had not received compensation for the losses incurred due to the devastation of their crops. They presented their grievances to the District Secretary of Ampara. The District Secretary had promised to distribute the compensation immediately as at when received. Several roads in Siambalandua was inundated due to heavy rainfall in the area. Traffic flow on the Siambalandua main road was hampered due to a fallen tree. Our correspondent said, due to heavy rainfall, the area experienced power shortage last night. However, power has now been restored in the area. The Alpetia police arrested 2 suspects in connection to a murder incident. One of the suspects, namely P.H. Kamal Prabhat Kumara, is 46 years in age and a resident of Anuruddhagama. Following interrogation, police discovered several locally manufactured firearms and bullet cases that were used in the respective murder case. The suspects were produced before the Alpetia magistrate yesterday and was further remanded until the 24th of this month. The promotional tour of the Abhiman Varam Scholarship Program, jointly powered by Anchor and the Champions Network, got underway for the 10th consecutive day today.
Abhiman Varam Perakaman Charika
The promotional tour of the Abhiman Varam Scholarship Program 2019 took place in Balanguda and Mena today. Our team visited the Balanguda Vidyaloka Central College this morning to create awareness about the scholarship program. The team is due to visit Hambantota via Ambulantota today. Our team also visited the Mannaram Shravya College to create awareness about the scholarship program. You can call the hotline 0777 600 040 or log on to our website www.newsfirst.lk for more information on Abhiman Varam.
Abhiman Varam Perakaman Charika.
The Adivel procession, organised by the Capital Maharaja Organisation Limited with a view of building national harmony, enters its second day today.
The procession began its journey from the Kandasamy Kovil in Vaunia today after religious observances. The procession is scheduled to reach Kottagala via Mathale today. The Adivel procession will arrive at the head office of the Capital Maharaja Organisation on the 13th of this month. The procession will continue to Hambantota via Katharagama on the 14th of this month. It will conclude at the Ruhunu Katharagama Mahadevalaya on the 15th.
The European Union's counter-terrorism coordinator, Gilles D. Kashov, will visit Sri Lanka and the Maldives from the 11th to the 16th of July this year. The visit aims to support the two countries in their respective efforts to step up security and develop a better exchange of experiences. While in Sri Lanka, D. Kishore will meet high-level representatives of the Sri Lankan government, the opposition and the defence establishment, as well as with civil society representatives. In the Maldives, D. Kishore is expected to have several ministerial-level meetings, as well as discussions with security officials. He will also meet representatives of the diplomatic community in Sri Lanka and the Maldives. And in more news from the international arena, President Donald Trump accused Iran yesterday of secretly enriching uranium for a long time and warned that US sanctions will be increased soon as the UN nuclear watchdog held an emergency meeting on Tehran's breach of a nuclear deal. Iran has long been secretly enriching in total violation of the terrible $150 billion deal made by John Kerry and the Obama administration. Trump said on Twitter, I quote, "Remember, the deal was to expire in a short number of years. Sanctions will soon be increased substantially," unquote. And that's the wrap of Lunchtime News. Join us again at 1:55.